Hello. Today is a small update from Fen Tomato Farm. Just wanted to show you how big the tomatoes are now and how they're growing. They already have the fruits set. Many varieties have little fruits, which we're hoping to be picking end of May. So here is our variety called green sausage. It's a very nice, interesting variety. And here is some other varieties, which is, I think it's beefsteak. Yes, it is. We've got quite a few types of beef steaks, beef varieties. This is another one of them, which I love these ones. When they will ripen up, I'm gonna tell you the names. Don't remember them all now. We almost finished stringing the tomatoes, so they're so big now. We finished the first stringing of tomatoes. Now we need to start second time round. I mean, to string them again and to take the shoots off, which we don't need it. The plants have the fourth truss in flower, which is very nice, which is how it should be. It's a lovely plant, getting along nicely. Oh, here is my daughter. Bring me some water. Thank you. This is showing me how the bees are biting on the plants and the flowers.
There on that one, you can see the brown marks. That one hasn't been bit yet, that pistil that's coming out there, and yet that's got the bite marks. If you have a look,
it's a nice sunny day as well today, but here in the glass house gets very hot. If you see, it's 29 on the thermometer, and we come up with something to try to cool the glass house down to be better for the plants and also a little bit better for us to work in there. So we put it some water. We put it the sprinklers from the top. So this, because the water is cold, it's cooling the air and it's cooling a little bit the plants down as well. So it's working very well actually. As you see, the spray lines at the top there. It's a good way to try to cope with the heat. Although in the summer I don't know how we'll cope with that, but we'll get there. And have a look. Here I want to show you a few marigolds I've got. As I said, we're doing companion planting and other ways to try to get on top of the bugs or other problems that comes along. We buy beneficial insects, but here I planted in the bags, 2 marigold per bag, like because it's 3 tomatoes in the bag, and at 2 tomato plants is a marigold in the bottom there, because the white fly don't like the marigolds, that's why. So we don't only know how to work, we enjoy ourselves in the garden and sometimes as well, playing with kids. Here is Chris jumping on a trampoline, enjoying himself. Look at this nice tree I've got here. It's a cherry tree. It's only for ornamental. It's not a real cherry tree. I mean, doesn't produce fruits, but I love the bloom that it's having on there. So back to work. We had a little bit of time off. Now we're back in the glass house. Here is our raspberries. The plants look very well. They'll have water in a bit. They already had the flowers. Some of them had the flowers and building up the fruits now. This is our aubergine plants. Some that are already planted are bigger, but these ones are coming along nice. So I've got a few flowers here, some more lettuce not breaking out, our chilies, and then look at this lettuce, how it's doing, how big it's now. If you remember when I showed you when I started putting this out, it was really small. Now look how it's coming along nice. Then the radish is beautiful. Here I pricked out some celery, the asparagus there. We've got some tomatoes, spare tomatoes here left. Then the other sowings we've got, as I said, we sowing nearly every week just to have the whole season lettuce and other stuff that it's growing quick. This is fennel, it's coming along nice. Then we've got the kohlrabi here that is doing very well as well, planted in gutters, and this way it will grow quicker, the same as the lettuce. Some other sowings are done here, and then the courgettes. Courgettes are quite big, they're ready to be planted, and today, tomorrow we're gonna do this as well. They nearly have already courgettes on them, but yes, we're trying to catch up with things, but there's only 3 of us, but we're getting there. Here are the beans, we're planting them as well today. Look at them roots, how wide they are and how nice. That's why it's worth making the plant, like sowing the seeds and grow the plant, then you plant it wherever it needs to go. We cut the my picks, drop the plant in there, and then a string will be put to them so they climb up. It's simple and easy. With the courgettes as well, the mypex on the ground to suppress any growth of weeds. Then we cut the hole and plant the courgettes in the ground. I think that's the best way at the moment to combat any weeds. Look at them, how nice they are. That's how we cut the holes. We got a planting tool. I'm using that, and then I do this, and the compost is going to one side, if you see, and here I have a great big hole as big as this planting tool, and there where the courgette pot is going, I'm going to show you actually the process. And I made enough space for this compost, these roots, like this. They're beautiful, to go in the hole, which is already made, and I just drag some compost around it. And here we are, the courgette plant is planted. It's almost have the flowers here, you can see. So in a week or two, we're gonna have courgettes already picking from here, which is really handy. That's why it's really handy to grow your plants first, then you replant them whatever you need, wherever they should stay, and grow, and take it from there. And here is the courgettes already planted. We're giving them some water, and it's a small little rainbow there, if you see, which is nice. Admire for 5 minutes. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you didn't do that yet, and hit that bell for new updates to see how we're getting on here at the Fenn Tomato Farm. Bye for now.